Imagine Christopher Columbus in 1492, staring at the endless Atlantic, utterly convinced he's not just sailing west but heralding a new messiah. His zeal wasn't just bravado, it was hypomania, a spark of wild energy and grand vision. Why did a man so sure of his divine mission set off into the unknown? And how did this trait ripple through American history to shape a nation that dreams big, fails hard, but sometimes hits genius? Hold that thought. Let's start with the idea that America's astounding power isn't just luck. It's biology humming beneath our skin, a mild mania that fuels high-risk leaps and contagious enthusiasm. Columbus thought he was chosen by God to find a new world, his confidence bordering on delusion. Fast forward to John Winthrop, who believed America was a divine city upon a hill. Gartner digs deep. These weren't just random zealots. They were classic hypomanics, wired for relentless energy and grand schemes. Picture hypomania as a turbocharger for the brain. Like a sports car ready to zoom at a moment's notice, it revs up energy, creativity, and risk-taking without tipping into full mania's chaos. It's that perfect, edgy balance between brilliant boldness and manageable impulsiveness. This mental turbocharge is why America birthed factories, tech giants, and blockbuster ideas. Hypomanic immigrants, the ultimate natural experiment, passed on genes for optimism and daring decisions, traits that turned risky ventures into unmatched innovation. In short, America's edge comes from a population wired for outsized ambition. Hypomania is a double-edged sword. Sure, it sparks revolutions, but unchecked, it sabotages lives and empires. Let's peek into the men whose genius edged too close to destruction. Hamilton, America's economic architect, burned bright with hypomanic confidence, too bright. His impulsive pride led to fatal choices, including dueling Aaron Burr. Gartner shows how his charismatic drive was inseparable from a risk of self-destruction, a classic hypomanic trap. Hollywood's Mayer and Selznick families shaped American film, but also suffered bipolar breakdowns. Their highs sparked creative empires, their lows shredded legacies. These family sagas reveal how hypomania fuels massive cultural output, but often at a human cost. Craig Venter, who cracked the human genome code, embodies the upside of hypomanic zeal. His boundless enthusiasm and fearless navigation of uncharted science opened a new era in biotech. Here, hypomania doesn't just risk, it revolutionizes life itself. So why is America so hypomanic? The answer lies in the immigrant story. A wild, risky natural experiment that shaped a nation wired for boldness and breakthrough. Immigrants faced a brutal gamble, cross oceans into the unknown, often with little more than hope. Gartner argues this extreme self-selection filtered for those with hypomanic traits, optimism, energy, willingness to risk everything. The ones who stayed and thrived passed that DNA to their kids, fueling America's collective psyche. These inherited traits became a kind of cultural genetic legacy. It's like passing down a torch of restlessness and hope, a drive to innovate, start businesses, or challenge the status quo. This recurring pattern explains why America's story is one of constant reinvention and explosive growth. Hypomania didn't just fuel economics, it shaped culture from high-stakes business to Hollywood dreams and tech revolutions. It guarantees chaos and failure, sure, but also a dazzling tapestry of breakthroughs impossible without such daringly wired minds. Back to Columbus, he sailed because his hypomanic fire refused to shrink. That same brilliant madness courses through America's veins today, pushing culture and innovation forward. Next time you hesitate on a wild idea, remember, that spark of hypomania might just be your edge. Try embracing one bold risk this week and see where it takes you. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.